It's Friday morning, just after 8 o'clock, and this is the time where we always talk with our local restaurateurs and chefs about their histories, their menus, signature dishes, and the like. Sometimes it's a food truck. Sometimes, as I said, it's a place that's been open for 150 years. And sometimes it's a brand new place, like Birdie's Deli. And Chelsea Jernigan is joining us with us this morning. Good morning. Thanks. It's good to have you in. Yeah. Thanks for coming in early morning for restaurant.
All of us.
I understand and stuff. Birdie's Deli is very exciting. Now, right now, you've just done pop-ups, but you're in the process of opening up a new brick and mortar. How's that going?
It is a wild adventure. It's really fun, and it's a lot of work. But very worth it. You know,
I talked to my wife about opening a restaurant, and she worked in the restaurant business for a long time. And I never have. Okay, I've never worked in food service, but I love it. I love the food service. I love the whole scene. And so I keep telling her that I want to open up a restaurant. She keeps telling me I'm crazy. Tell me I'm crazy, Chelsea. Yeah.
I don't think you're crazy, though. I don't. It's really challenging, but there's a really special sparkle about the restaurant industry. And, I still have best friends from 12 plus years ago that we've met on a busy Friday night, on a wait, the kitchen's backed up, the bar's backed up, you're all trying to work. And it just creates this really beautiful bond. It's a lot of work on the back end, but it's just so worth it.
And, it seems like that's the case in a specific kitchen, any one kitchen or one, but also there's a whole vibe for the whole city. All the industry people seem to pull for each other, and a lot of them have worked together and things like that.
Yeah, in the Columbia downtown industry, I shouldn't speak for everyone in town because I've only worked in the downtown sector, but there's this really beautiful camaraderie. And like you said, a lot of people have worked together. There's always a new project. Everyone is really excited to help other people and really just want to see other people succeed. There's space for all of us. And so kind of finding your avenue and really running with it, it's only going to create blessings for everyone.
It's been cool. Birdie's Deli has been a pop-up, but as I said, a brick and mortar is on the way. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about it a little bit.
Okay. So where's your location going to be?
It's the Old Soul Taco Building at Hit and Broadway. It's 1020 East Broadway.
Some people might say the old pasta factory.
The old pasta factory, yes. I also worked in that building when it was Freebirds for 3 days less than a year.
Right. And that's a great space.
It's really beautiful.
So cool.
My husband, coworker, chef Patty, who's not here today, he's getting our daughter Birdie out the door for preschool.
Very nice.
Birdie.
Yeah,
that's where she's our namesake.
From. Okay.
Yeah. He had this dream many years ago. It started because he wanted a deli on the corner. I was like, that's insane.
You've got to have.
Why does it have to be on a corner? And he's like, it has to be on a corner so that you can see it from both directions. We have to find a deli on a corner. It's like, cool, downtown Columbia, sure. Let's find
and
it had to be an old building.
Oh, he found the best place.
And so it's been this really special, manifestation journey. And so the building itself has a lot of really cool history before it was even restaurants. I don't remember what newspaper it was, but it used to be a newspaper printing. Those people went on to work at the J School. Then it became a restaurant. It's been home to a lot of different people, but it has beautiful tall ceilings and old wood floors and brick walls, and it's just really warm and cozy.
I can't wait to see what you do with it, because I felt like Soul Taco never really utilized that space to its full advantage. And I feel like what you've got lined up is going to just be perfect in that space.
Yeah, we're going to really brighten it up. When you walk in, there's different seating options. There's grab and go, and then you'll walk it's a deli. You walk down the deli line and pick out what you need, and you'll get your sandwich, and you can either eat with us or run to your next.
A lot of restaurants call themselves deli. It's like a part of their name, but they're not really a deli specifically. Like sliced meat and that kind of thing. You're going to do that, right?
Yeah, and I think the term deli it's a hard thing to pinpoint if you've never been to a deli.
Like I'm a real deli.
Right. So I'm from St. Louis. I had my favorite deli growing up. It's something that Patty and I did a lot when we first started dating forever ago. we would go to different delis when we were in St. Louis for a concert or for a game. And every time, we would get our sandwiches, but we'd also get a pasta salad to eat later. We would grab some meat because we were going to barbecue with his parents tomorrow. And being able to do all of those things, every space has their own concentration on what helps them succeed. And so being able to take that and put it in Columbia, it'll stand on its own.
I can't wait for it. We're talking with Chelsea Jernigan, and she and her husband Patty are putting together a Birdie's Deli, and it's going to be opening soon on Broadway. We got to take a quick break here. You can stick around with us and talk some more.
Yes.
All right. We'll talk about the menu and some of the items that will be served at Birdie's Deli in just a moment. Our Friday Foodies segment continues. We're talking with Chelsea Jernigan of Birdie's Deli. It's a new deli that's going to be opening up on Broadway. Do we have a date?
I would love to tell you a date. I also don't know the date.
Okay.
It's this winter.
Very good. And they've been operating as a pop-up for a while. Chelsea and her husband, Patty. Now, he's the chef, right? Mm-hmm. So what kind of goodies has he put? Because you're going to do sliced meat and that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But what are the other things you'll be selling and serving there?
So we're going to do hot and cold sandwiches. We for sure will have the pig pen on. It's our version of an Italian club. There's 4 different types of cured pork. Our Italian has cheese on it. It's a toss-up. Apparently that's not apparently, it is. It's a very classic way to eat an Italian is to not have cheese. Just oil and vinegar on it. So ours is a little different.
But we like cheese.
We like cheese.
Exactly.
I like mayo. I want mayo on my sandwich.
There we go.
We'll have a classic club that is a turkey bacon. We've played around with some different sauces. Patty loves creating different sauces and condiments. And so that's going to be a big piece of what he's working on right now.
Now, we were down at Cooper's, and you had a pop-up going there.
Weekend.
Yeah, what were we down there for?
It was Biscuits, Beats, and Brews.
That's right, Biscuits.
Yeah, I got to stare at the river all weekend.
It was beautiful. Mm-hmm. So we were down there, and you were serving, and I had like a Philly kind of thing that you...
the Italian beef.
Yeah, the Italian beef.
Yeah, we love an Italian beef. So... we wanted to do an Italian beef, A, because they're delicious, but B, every time we go to Chicago, it's the first thing that we do is go to Johnny's Beef. And we usually get 2. We eat one there, and you have to start and finish the sandwich all in one because it falls apart and it's messy and delicious.
Once you open it, it's like time
It's a commitment. Yeah, it sure is. And so we always take one with us afterward. And that was one of the things that we just knew, we have to.
Do it, yeah.
Yeah,
very
gotta
good.
have it. Mm-hmm.
Actually, my daughter is getting married in 2 weeks, and we're serving Italian beef.
Yum.
As part of the thing, yeah. So we love it
it's so simple and delicious.
We're talking with Chelsea Jernigan of Birdie's Deli. What are some of the other things that now you can? When we say sliced meat, I mean, how deep into the deli world are you going to go? Is there going to be pasta salad and potato salad and things like that?
Yeah, all of it. When you walk in, the deli line starts with a larger deli case. That is going to house all of our meat options, sliced by the pound. Something that we want to be able to eventually get to is larger portions of meat. Like, you want to buy a whole pork shoulder? Yes, we can do that.
Gotcha.
The smaller deli case will house pasta salad, bean salad, potato salad. Patty right now is playing around with creating his own giardinara, which is really exciting. We want to eventually be able to sell our condiments as well. That's a whole other arm of...
Because he likes coming up with his own condiments.
Yeah. And, there's a lot that goes into selling prepackaged food. And so condiments is one piece. It's that we would like to get there. There's a lot of different regulations and pieces that kind of go into it. So maybe I shouldn't say that yet. But we'll get there. 20 years from now, mark my words, we'll have condiments for sale.
Will there be tables where people can sit down?
Right now we have... 3-5. There's a lunch bar. I think there's around 12 tables. We have about 45 seats in-house. And then for people that just want to grab and go, we have that available. There's also going to be a little tiny corner section that will have grab-and-go sandwiches. So probably just meat, cheese, and then different to-go condiments kind of on the side, and you can pick and choose what you need and
Very
in and
nice.
out. Yeah, on to your next meeting.
That'll be delicious. All right, we can't wait. Birdie's Deli, it's opening up soon. We don't have a date yet. Soon, and can't wait to meet your husband Patty and to visit
awesome.
soon. So thanks for visiting with us.
Yay! Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you, Chelsea Jernigan from Birdie's Deli.